Think making videos like this takes hours? Actually, you can make amazing videos now a lot faster than even a year ago, and today I'm going to show you how. Stick around till the end, because I'm about to share a few tricks with you that'll take your videos to the next level. I'm in ChatGPT. Since I already had pre-made art this time, I came in here and I told ChatGPT what I wanted script-wise. Since it can't see my images, I described all of them individually. Overall, this saved me some time and money by not making more brand new images. Then I asked ChatGPT to help me create a story based on only those images I described to it, and it did. Before making my final video, I did make some script changes. Then I asked ChatGPT to create camera movement prompts for the story images. And believe me, you definitely need to do this. This made such a difference in how my videos look compared to some I've made in the past. So definitely give this method a try if you already have your artwork, you want to reuse it, and you don't know how. And if you don't like the script you get, you can always redo it. But this gives you another method for making unique stories. Okay, so let's go to the next step. The artwork I'm using today came from a kit I bought online called Motion Kid. I'll put a link for you in the description below. Basically, it has all kinds of stuff included, so you can create your own videos. You get all kinds of artwork to make stories. There are many templates included that you can make videos with too, and they can all be edited using Canva. If you get this kit, I definitely suggest you make a lot of changes to it to make it uniquely your own creation, since other people have bought this as well. You get the voiceovers and a lot more. So, all of this is included. These are the stories that are in the kit. Say for example you wanted to see any of them, all you have to do is just click on this. Then you can see what the kit contents look like. You also get all the images that are included that they made to make the videos with, and that was one of the most important things to me. All this artwork is quite beautiful, so up to 50 stories are included. Mix and match them, add your own artwork, edit the included files, and more. This is something you could use to definitely make several cool videos with, and that's what I'll be doing today. So, now that I've got my art all ready, the next thing I'm going to do is take it and create little mini videos with it. Now, I'm in 11 Labs, and I've already dropped in my story. Here's the text. So this is a longer one than I usually use. Normally I break these in two, but this time I just put the whole thing in there. I've already chosen my voice. If you don't know how to do that, come over here to Voices, click on that, and here you can see all kinds of voices. If you want to hear any of them, just click on the triangle and you can actually listen to it. Once you decide on the one you want, just click on Use. When you go back to the text-to-speech area where your text is, make sure the voice you chose is right here. And when I'm ready, I will click Generate Speech right here, and it will create my recording. Then once it's all completely done, all I have to do is download it. Okay, so now it's time to go to the next step. To make my little videos from my artwork, I will use this tool, Dzine. You can even try it for free. I encourage you to try it out if you haven't used it before, and give it a shot. It does have a lot of amazing tools in here. First, I'll log in. Now I'm inside my account. So if you look over here, you can see there are several things included. You can see past projects. There are lots of different tools in here, but the only thing I'm going to use today is the image to video tool. So I'll click on that. Next, I'll click on this and get rid of it. Then I'll come up here and choose 16 by 9. Okay, and here are the options. There are many different video models to choose from. I'll use the standard one for the videos I'll make today. And here's how you do it basically. First, drag your image in here. And then, your image is here. Come over here and pick the same image too. You can add camera movements here. I did that. And it made a big difference with how good my videos turned out. So I highly recommend you definitely do that. I left all the rest as is. Then I just chose 5 seconds and clicked Generate. It takes it a few minutes to complete, about 3 to 5, I would say. But it does a really good job. Let me show you a couple. Over here are a few examples I created. It does such a good job, and that was from a single standard image. Look at this one. And this one's almost like a drone following the path below. These are all 5 seconds. And this one's almost like you're walking the path. It's kind of bumpy. I really love that effect. Okay, so that gives you some idea of what's possible. Once you've made mini videos out of all your images, you're ready to go to the next step. Now it's time to put this all together. I'm in Canva. The first thing I'll do is click on YouTube video. But to save time, I've already been working on this story. I'll show it to you right now. This is the story I'm creating today. I'm using some artwork from the Motion kit I talked to you about earlier. Right down here at the bottom is my narration that I created in 11 labs. Now you can see it better. These are all the scenes that I broke into pieces to make it easier for me as I work. This is all the narration here in the purple, and these above are the little mini videos. If I go back to uploads, you can see all these videos are right here. So basically, now I'm making sure that my narration matches up with the video. If I come back to ChatGPT, here's my story, and this is what I'm actually working on now. So I'll let you watch me as I work on a few more pieces. This is the last part of the story. I'll enlarge that so I can see it better. I'll right-click this to make a split in the narration. Hang on, let's try it again. Sometimes Canva will act up, and you have to refresh it. Okay, I'll split the audio, so I right-click there. I'll click on Split Audio, and now it is in 2 pieces. This piece goes with the video right here. So there's a couple of things I'll do to make it work. For one, I'll enlarge this. I've got the thumbnail highlighted. Now I can make this area bigger or smaller. I'll make it bigger, I'll listen to my story, and I'm going to delete any silences. There's one at the beginning, so I'll push that back there and pull it up here. So that's one thing to do. I'll also cut out some of these silences here. Then I'll right-click here and split audio. Then I'll move this back a little bit. I'll scoot this part over, and there's another big break. I'll right-click, split audio, and pull this section over here like that. This is how I delete dead silences. Then I'll pull the pieces closer. You can see it's still much longer than the actual video. So what I'll do is click on this. I'll come up to playback and slow it down and see if I can match it up that way. Now the video is actually a little bit longer than my audio, which is good, so I'll take this and shrink that down a little bit. Next, I'll come up here. I'll go back to the beginning of this page and move these apart just a little bit. Sometimes you just need to play with it a little bit. Okay, good. My main character is a firefly. So I'll go back to this page and grab my firefly. I'll click on it and copy. I need to pay attention to where the firefly stops at in each page. This is a new scene, so I'll paste the firefly back in. I'm going to delete the previous path because I don't want it to move the same as in the other page. So I'll go back here and click on this. Then I'll bring it over here. So I'll click on Add Animation, and I'll move her around a little bit as my story goes on, and then click Done. Let's watch it. And now I'll do exactly the same process for all the remaining scenes. Once it is complete, I will download it.
One starry night, deep in a lush rainforest, a tiny firefly named Luma stretched her glowing wings. She had always dreamed of exploring the great forests of the world, and tonight, the wind carried her on a magical adventure. She soared over an English garden, where a cozy cottage peeked through ancient trees and blooming flowers. How peaceful. Forests and gardens provide homes for all kinds of creatures. Fluttering onward, she found herself weaving through dense tropical foliage, where stone steps led deeper into a jungle archway. The plants here were thick and full of life, creating a natural tunnel. As she followed a winding stream, she reached a breathtaking mountain ravine. A tiny waterfall trickled into the forest, where towering trees stretched toward the sky. "Water gives life to the forest," Luma whispered, as mist rose from the falls. With a flicker of her light, she rose higher and higher until she could see the entire forest from above. The tops of the trees looked like a vast green ocean stretching as far as she could see. Suddenly, the warm air carried her into an Amazonian rainforest, where colorful flowers bloomed among giant trees. The sweet scent of blossoms filled the air. Seeking shelter, she fluttered into a dark cave and peeked out at a shimmering pool. Outside, the rainforest flourished, vines draping over the cave entrance. She realized caves could be part of the forest too, offering homes to bats and other tiny creatures. Continuing her journey, Luma glided over a gentle forest stream where tiny waterfalls tumbled over smooth stones, their soothing sounds filling the air. As rain began to fall, she watched as an older forest thrived in the wet season. The streams overflowed, and the plants drank up the water happily. By evening, she found herself in an autumn forest where towering trees cast long shadows on the golden leaves. The crisp air carried the scent of fallen foliage. Deeper inside a dense jungle, Luma noticed something fascinating. This part of the forest was so thick with trees that she couldn't see the sky. It was its own secret world. As the sun began to set, she hovered over a cascading stream in an ancient forest. The last rays of sunlight danced on the water, making it shimmer like gold. Rising once more, Luma took in the beauty of an English forest from above. The canopy of green stretched endlessly beneath her, full of mystery and life. She then drifted into a forest where the trees touched the sky. Looking up, she marveled at their size. Some trees were hundreds of years old. As twilight settled in, she found herself standing on a dirt path. The plants and flowers seemed to glow in the fading light, as if whispering goodnight to the forest.
If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like it, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. Until next time, keep creating, keep innovating, and keep making it with AI. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.